Hi everybody, welcome. This is Dennis with Midwest Diesel Tech Academy out of Sioux City, Iowa. Just want to touch base a little bit on some brake safety checks that's coming up here in August as Brake Awareness Month is taking place. So before the CVSA enforcement date gets there, you can do a little bit of natural inspection on your vehicle as well. So with Brake Awareness Month, I just want to touch base a little bit on brake shoe thickness. You know, if you look at your brake shoes that you're dealing with, if that brake shoe is less than 1/4 of an inch thick, they're going to give you an out of service criteria for that problem. So how do you know? Let's just take a 1/4 inch bolt. Does it fit in the slot? You want to do that while your brakes are in the applied position. It fits, we have enough brake lining. Okay. So the other thing that they're going to be watching for and taking a look at is the slack adjuster itself and the pins and the cotter pins that hold these in place. So what kind of condition is the slack adjuster in, and what kind of condition is the brake chamber in? Is it mounted securely on both locations? What do the hoses look like? Are they leaking? You can take and chock your wheels, release your brakes, and listen for air leaks. And if you're hearing an air leak, that's an out of service criteria as well. So not sure what your brake adjustment is like? You can always take and while your brakes are released, measure the distance from the back of the chamber to the center of the pin for the slack adjuster. And then apply your brakes and measure that distance again. Subtract those two, that gives you your brake stroke. Your DOT inspectors are going to be looking at brake stroke as a indicator as to brake adjustment. If your brakes are out of adjustment, again, that's a possibility of an over or out of service criteria. So real quick inspections. What's my 1/4 inch of lining? Do I have that or not? My condition of my slack adjuster, my brake stroke, condition of my brake chamber, my hoses. Do I have any air leaks that I can hear? So you're saying, oh, that's all great, Dennis, but I don't have drum brakes, I have disc brakes. So let me show you a little bit of what we're looking at on disc brakes. I've got a mock-up unit of a disc brake set up here for you to take a look at. Again, we've got our brake chambers that you will have to look for. So chock your wheels, release your air brakes, and get out and listen for air leaks. If you hear any air leaks, again, you want to get that into one of our 5 Midwest Peterbilt dealers in Lincoln, Norfolk, Sioux City, Council Bluffs, or Des Moines, and we can take care of all of these issues for you. So brake shoes on your disc brakes are going to be right here and here. So with these 2 locations of the shoes, how much can you have where? I like that 1/4 of an inch lining. If you notice that spot that's on here, it's about 1/4 of an inch from the backing plate of the shoe. Now that's going to be covered with dirt and grime and road dust and everything else. It's a little difficult to see, but how much lining do I have left here between the rotor and the backing of the disc brake pad? So when they're getting into that 1/4 inch, plan on getting those changed out. So the other thing on both drum and disc brakes, as you're looking through, make sure that you don't have any wheel seals that would be leaking gear oil into the brake shoes that would render them ineffective or a possible fire hazard. Brakes are going to get hot. And Brake Awareness Week is going to be checking to make sure that your brake balance is within 43% of efficiency, which is very minimal. Bring it to Midwest Peterbilt Group and we'll take care of making sure that that's way better than 43%. Thanks, drive safe.